My name is Lupita Lance. I was born in Mexico City and I am 38 years old. I came from a family, patriarchy was the main idea. I remember when I was younger, that's the main idea that was, as we were growing up, brought up in the household. As I got older, and seeing I grew up around that all through up until I was about 12. Seeing it around my own household, my nuclear family, my father, always being, whenever possible, reminding us, if you will, that girls stay inside, help mom with household chores, cleaning, cooking, taking care of the younger sibling. Me and my older sister were not allowed to go outside as much. The sons go outside and help. He was to go outside and help my dad outside. He was allowed to play outside. I was being identified and given a label. You're a woman, you're a female, this is what you're expected to do. And oppressive in a way, I felt. And I know that has a big influence of how I decided to change that, if you will, for myself and for my family. I feel that it puts a lot of negative pressure on them. I know that for my brothers, my older brother, and for my older sister, I saw that a lot more. There is this expectation of, well, you gotta, this is the expectations that are set up for you, and if you're not meeting those expectations, then are we then, what are we then? You know, kind of like, if I'm not fulfilling that expectation of, as a woman, this is how I'm expected to behave, this is the role that I'm expected to play or follow within the family, and what happens if I don't do that? Then am I less? Do I lose value? And why should I lose that value if I'm trying to identify my own beliefs? So that's where I felt like that oppression came into play. Again, that stereotypical men shouldn't show emotion, men should do this, men should be the breadwinners, men shouldn't take care of children. And what if there is a family, that if the woman is making more money, or the partner is making more money, it doesn't matter who is the one that stays at home with the kids or who is the one that it's earning more money. I think that's a big piece where gender roles may impact that relationship and may impact us as we grow up, because once we go into our own relationships and start our own families, that's where I feel that expectation of certain gender roles may impact us negatively. I especially like that commercial because of I clearly remember in my mind seeing, I think the piece where the girl was up to bat, or the male was up to bat, and said, and something about you hit like a girl, and then the other piece coming in, yes, and it's not a bad thing, it's a very powerful thing. Girls are strong. And so I think that again, that sense of, why should it be a bad thing? We are all, we're both should have the same value. We shouldn't be devaluing each other. Just as we shouldn't be trying to say that a man is less of a man because he hits like a girl. Why should that be a negative thing? So that male involvement into, I feel that that's where the gender equality should come from, more than fighting for anything else. I feel that that's at the core, understanding that if we don't use you're acting like such, don't be such a girl, or be strong, be tough like a man, or be a man up. I feel that we stop using those kind of terms as the derogatory terms. That's when that change is gonna come. We're really gonna have gender equality when we understand. If we don't give a negative connotation to those phrases, then that's when we're achieving and moving in the right direction of achieving gender equality, because not one is more or less than the other. Gender equality, it's not a one gender issue. It's both, and how we have contributed to the problem, both men and women, and how we can help each other get through that. And that if we promoted that more, then we would be able to understanding each other, putting each other's shoes. I think that's more important.